That's retiring, Senator Alexander, basically calls 45's actions inappropriate, but he rejects more witnesses in the impeachment trial. Fucking idiot. Two closely watched Republicans announced a split decision late Thursday night on calling witnesses in 45's impeachment trial, placing the GOP senators on the precipice of cutting off the proceedings and moving quickly to acquit the squatter, which technically shouldn't be acquitted anyway because he committed crimes. If he fucking committed crimes, then you need to impeach him. Senator Dumbass Lamar Alexander of Tennessee said that he will oppose the Democratic bid to summon witnesses while acknowledging that he believes that 45's actions were inappropriate, but he doesn't see the urge to call any more witnesses. Senator Susan Collins of Maine, who faces a tough re-election bid, announced that she wants to hear more testimony. So do I. The rapid-fire announcement from Alexander and Collins came ahead of Friday's vote on witnesses and the likelihood Democrats fall short in forcing the issue. 45 stonewalled the House probe, denying witnesses and evidence. The Constitution does not give the Senate the power to remove the squatter from office and ban him from this year's ballot simply for actions that are inappropriate, Alexander said in a statement, arguing that there's no need for more evidence to prove something that has already been proven. Well, at least that's what you claim, but we need more evidence to prove all the corruption that 45 has done. He added that our founding documents provide for duly elected squatters who serve with the consent of the governed, not at the pleasure of the United States Congress. Let the people decide. Technically, 45 wasn't duly elected. He was put in by the joke of an electoral college that's not duly elected. The retiring Tennessee Republican and close ally of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican from Kentucky, was one of the 4 GOP senators, including Collins, who expressed a willingness to subpoena individuals such as former National Security Advisor John Bolton to testify about 45's actions toward Ukraine. Absent his support and barring any major surprises, Mitch McConnell is believed to have the votes to defeat the Democratic effort to extend the trial and summon additional testimony. Democrats need 4 Republicans to advance for witnesses. However, uncertainty remains surrounding what could happen if there's a 50-50 tie on the motion to hear more evidence, a vote that will occur Friday. Republicans have been rarely eyeing Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts, hoping he would not weigh in to break a tie if 3 Republican senators side with Democrats on the effort. The scenario appeared entirely possible Thursday night. Republicans expect Senator Mitt Romney to join Collins, and they are closely watching Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, who pushed through a swarm of reporters around 11 p.m. Thursday, vowing to return to her office, put some eye drops in, and keep reading to make a decision. Collins, who indicated earlier this week that she was likely to back witnesses, has said since December that she wants to follow the Clinton model for impeachment, which included a phase to question witnesses in closed-door depositions throughout the trial. She has refused to comment on 45's behavior or the changes leveled against him, explaining to reporters that as an independent juror, she must stay silent until the end. I believe hearing from certain witnesses would give each side the opportunity to more fully and fairly make their case, resolve any ambiguities, and provide additional clarity. Therefore, I will vote in support of the motion to allow witnesses and documents to be subpoenaed, she said in a statement. The 4-term senator faces one of her toughest re-election bids this year following criticism over her votes for 45's tax bill and to confirm Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Christine Blasey Ford, in an account first reported by the Washington Post, said that Kavanaugh sexually assaulted her while they were high school students in the 1980s. Kavanaugh strenuously denied Ford's claim, calling it an orchestrated political hit. However, Collins, who brands herself as an independent and has bucked her leadership before, has also been praised by Democrats for voting with Murkowski and Senator John McCain in 2017 against a Republican effort to repeal the Affordable Care Act. She also backs abortion rights and has been a proponent of gay rights. Collins faces a formidable challenger in her bid for another term in a state Hillary Clinton carried by 3 points in 2016 and Barack Obama carried by 15 points 4 years before. Sarah Gideon, the Speaker of Maine's legislature, announced a bid last June with a video that called into question Collins' carefully tended moderate image. In recent weeks, Democrats have tried to use impeachment against Collins. On the first day of opening arguments, the Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee launched a website that suggested Collins, who backed witnesses during the 1999 campaign impeachment trial, impeachment trial would refuse to allow them for Trump, or 45, sorry. Alexander, meanwhile, has sought to build a reputation as a dealmaker in his more than 15 years serving in the Senate. He stepped down from a leadership position in 2011 to focus his energy on more bipartisan projects. And as the chairman of the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee, he has worked across the aisle on health care and other issues. Democrats have also eyed him as a potentially ally on the witness issue, due to his chilly relationship with 45. He didn't endorse 45 and has never mentioned himself as a supporter of 45. While Alexander appeared to accept House Democrats' allegations that 45 tried to strong-arm Ukraine into doing his meeting with an investigation of a political adversary, Alexander said that he would leave it up to the public to decide whether they should handle it or not.